Welcome back to lesson 5. So today we're going to learn how to start to draw space so that we can put the objects like an egg or a hand or a person or anything in a space. Anything that you're looking at in the world or anything out of your head. So one thing to remember is space changed drastically in art when the church, in Western art, when the church finally believed Galileo that the earth was not the center of the universe. So they needed a system that people could look at to understand that there was this vaster, bigger space. Up until then, everything was built on a hierarchy of importance. Jesus would be big, everything was flattened. So we're going to think about that, and we're going to build off of what we did last time by taking a system of measurements and scale to build scale. So if we did this with our finger, now we're going to look at the same idea, looking at something in front of us. So I can either do the same thing, I can take my fingers to find this relationship and move it down to there, or I can take a pencil and I can do the same thing. And you can see I keep my hand in the same place, and then I can start to see this is a square. If I go back to this, I can see 1, 2, and 3 comes down here. It's lower than this, but that gives me the space for someone to step into. So once you start to see those things, start just a very simple drawing, vertical, horizontal lines. There's the pencil. There's the top of the purple box. So I have that. Then I move down here. There's the bottom of the bench. There's basically my floor. I'm going to find out where that is in a minute, right? But I know that if that's the pencil, let's say this is my box. If I just do this, I know it's a square. So if I make that the top, I know that's the sides. Okay, so there's that. I can make measurements of the blue box and find out that the height of it is, there are 2 of them to go across. So this is half. So if I take half of this, I know where the top of this is. I could start to see that this is the space that's between the painting. Then I could start to see that how big is the bench. The bench basically is the same, but then if you really look at it, you can see this is at the edge of the bench, but this is sticking out from where we're sitting, right? This is where you're going to start learning perspective by drawing, by working. Look at the line I drew. You can see that this hits this, so this leg is underneath this, but this is further in. So look for those things. Make your measurement from here to here and move it up to start to see where things are, so that you'll start doing a drawing like that. You can start looking, put those lines in, start to see, okay, the painting is in line with this is in line with that, right? Very much like a sketch. Where's the floor plane? Okay, there's my little typewriter painting. There's the point of the pencil. The pencil does not hit this. The pencil moves in, so I might have to erase it. What I really want you to think about is this space here. I want this space. I want you to be able to feel that Galileo or Professor Messer could walk in and say, draw a lot, look a lot, don't be afraid to make mistakes, erase, move it around. Keep it simple, vertical, horizontal lines. Draw all the time. Start to feel the distance between you and the furthest part and things within that. Remember when you're drawing your hand, I'm hoping you actually thought about what was the space between your palm and your finger. That kind of space to hold that is magic. Okay, so be well, draw a lot, look a lot, be nice to somebody, and stay safe. Thanks. See you in a couple of days.